Hello, folks! Alright, we're jumping right into it. The transport hub, melee-only challenge, and look at this. 4 fast rotters to start things off. Let's try a sneak attack on the first one. Boom! 140 damage? And great, here come 5 more. It's a full-on rotter party now. Okay, new plan. Let's use this truck. Gonna try a good old-fashioned wall trick on the corner here. Nope, that's not it. Okay, attempt 2. Oh no, no. I almost died. Attempt 3. And again, no good. They just keep moving. This is easily the most mobile wall trick zone ever. 5th time's the charm. Finally got the rhythm. Timing, positioning, all locked in. So I decided to spice it up. Added a little speedrun action here, mixed in some slow motion when I landed those clean hits. Look at that slice. Cinematic as hell. If Zack Snyder directed LDoE, this would be it. Just grit, panic, and a very sharp cleaver. Moving on. We're in this narrow valley-like area now. I go for the sneak. Boom, 140 damage. One quick follow-up with the cleaver and he's down. But oh, one more hears the action and comes rushing in. No problem. I take him for a little walk. Back to my favorite truck corner. Wall trick time. Just working that rhythm. After about 9 hits, down he goes. Now back to the same spot. One more rotter, passed out on the floor. I walked right on top of him. Smooth, I know. It wakes up instantly like, bro, you serious? I lead it back to the truck, land a couple of hits, and he dropped. That's 3 more down, all melee. I spot a lone rotter facing the other way. Sneak up with the saw blade mace. One quick cleaver slice finishes the job. Next one's just sitting beside a car. I get too close, it wakes up. Lure it back to the truck, lock in that wall trick, and yeah, smooth takedown. Then there's another one, chilling and watching the shore. I go for him, but boom, pull 2 more. Now I've got 3 on me, run back to the truck. But the wall trick's not syncing right. They're hitting from weird angles. I'm taking damage, it's getting messy. I back off, switch to another corner, reset my rhythm, and finally, perfect flow. Inside the building now, 3 zombie officers waiting. These guys hit and heal themselves. Yeah, fun. I aggro all 3, drag them back to the truck, wall tricks working. Even took a couple of hits, but I'm holding steady. Until one of them goes full rogue and ruins everything. Trick's broken. I try one corner. Nope. Another. Nope. Again. Still nope. One more shot. And finally, it clicks. Speed kicks in, slow-mo lands, blades fly. And all 3 go down. Beautiful chaos. Deeper into the building now, and things are about to get ugly. 4 smashers and 1 acid melter. Yeah, that combo. Smashers have one nasty trick. If they hit you, you start bleeding. And not just a little, it's a full 100 horsepower per bleed. So medkits, mandatory. I try to separate them, but it's chaos. They aggro together. No choice now. I run them all the way back to the truck. Wall trick time. I'm landing clean hits, but it's tight. Every misstep costs me health. And the bleed damage, it's eating me alive. I'm popping the last few heals I have, barely keeping up. And just when I think I'm done, click, I've got nothing left. 0 heals. But right at that moment, the wall trick syncs perfectly. Every step, every dodge, it all lines up. I go full focus mode, perfect timing, clean combos, no hits taken. I'm literally dancing around them with just a sliver of health. Each smasher falls one by one. And finally, the acid melter melts. And I'm still standing, with no meds left. That was hands down the sweatiest melee moment of the entire run. As you climb up the ladder, you'll face a group of 4 toxic darters. These enemies are ranged, and their spit attacks deal around 40 damage each. The real danger here isn't just the damage. It's the fact that all of them can attack at once from a distance. If you get hit by 3 darts in quick succession, that's 120 horsepower gone instantly. So the key here is not to face them head on. Instead, bait 1 or 2 of them to chase you and break line of sight with the others. Use cover or corners to isolate them and take them down one at a time. If you get surrounded or try to fight all 4 at once, you'll end up burning through your healing items fast. Or worse, dying before you can react. Timing, positioning, and patience are everything in this fight. Aggro carefully, use walls to your advantage, and always keep an eye on your health. While scanning crates, you'll come across 5 distinct types, each packed with unique loot. GM crates hold garage and vehicle-related items, like engine parts, fuel, and upgrade kits. CYF crates are loaded with building and settlement materials, great for base expansions and upgrades. ARM crates include weapons, armor, modded gear, and blueprints, a must for combat readiness. AD crates offer healing supplies, medkits, bandages, and herbs to keep you alive during heavy fights. And finally, BPD crates, the rarest and most rewarding. These can contain police cards, high-level weapons, powerful mods, and elite blueprints. As I climb down the ladder, things get real. 3 carrions, a toxic darter, and a swarm of parasites. Carrions fight just like juggernauts. Slow but brutal, and if they land a hit, they heal. That healing ability makes them one of the toughest enemies in this zone. Now here's the strategy. The moment you land, sprint to the door, open it, and hide right behind it. Most of the time, they'll stop right at the other side, giving you the perfect setup for a wall trick. You can use melee behind the door and chip away at them slowly. But here's the thing, it takes ages. Unless you've got all the time and healing in the world, it's better to bring a Genesis weapon. Even one of those can make this fight way more manageable. But sometimes, the carrions go off script. One of them pushes through the door, crosses the curtain line, and now you're cornered. With their healing and your rhythm broken, it's nearly impossible to win. That's exactly what happened to me. I saw it falling apart, health dropping, and boom, closed the app just in time. Loaded back in, ran it again, this time, clean. They stayed behind the door, I synced the wall trick, Genesis burst to finish them fast. Sometimes it's brains over brute force, and sometimes it's a well-timed force quit. After finally taking down the carrions, I start checking the crates in the area, 4 in total. First one pops open, 2 copper bars, always a win. Next crate, I'm vibing with the battery on this one. Not bad, a broken gun, bandages, duct tape, could be worse. Climb up the ladder and... Oh, we've got to scan this one. Let's see. Oh, sweet. Jackpot. I'm definitely taking all of this. This is the final area, the boss zone. You'll see 3 large containers here, and the boss is hiding inside one of them. The other 2, just filled with regular zombies. Nothing too serious, but they'll still drain your health if you're not careful. Now the tricky part, you have no idea which container holds the boss. It's completely random. And you only find out after opening it. So every time, there's this split second of suspense like, is it him or do I get a break? There are 2 possible bosses here, the miner and the butcher. Both bring very different challenges. The miner is fast, aggressive, and likes to rush you down. But if you're good with melee, you can handle him. Just time your hits, keep moving, and you'll wear him down. But then there's the butcher, and that's where things get nasty. He leaks out this toxic gas cloud, and worst of all, He heals himself by eating turkeys that spawn around him. Like, seriously? Mid-fight dinner? Against the Butcher, melee won't cut it. You need guns, preferably fast-firing ones, and lots of ammo. Keep him from healing, or you're in for a long, painful fight. So before you even touch those containers, you gotta prep. Medkits? Check. Guns? Loaded? Armor? In good condition. And always have a backup plan in case things go sideways. Because the second that container door opens, there's no turning back. It's just you and whatever beast is waiting on the other side. Welcome to the final zone. And if luck isn't on your side, you're about to meet the Butcher. Now don't let the name fool you. He's not here to cook. He's here to bleed you dry and then heal himself with a nice side of turkey. That's right, turkey. So here's how this fight works. The Butcher starts off with 2,500 horsepower, and he's not your average punch-and-done boss. Every time he lands a hit on you, he heals himself for 20 HP. It's like he's in a toxic relationship with violence. The more he hurts you, the better he feels. Romantic, right? That's why not getting hit is the #1 rule. Seriously, even one slap and he's like, thanks, I feel better now. So wall tricking is the way to go. Lure him to the edge of the door and start your slow motion fencing match. Now, you can actually whittle him down to 1,000 horsepower using just melee weapons. No bullets, no drama, just classic hit dodge repeat. But then, the drama begins. At around 1,000 horsepower, he suddenly remembers Thanksgiving and sprints over to his little corner to eat a turkey. Yeah, an actual turkey. Apparently that's his thing. And that turkey? It heals him back up to about 1,300 horsepower, like full-on dinner and dessert. You might think, all right, I'll just take out the turkey. But nope, he's got a never-ending poultry subscription. You kill one, he just spawns another. This man is running a one-man turkey farm, and to make things worse, after eating, he gets this weird post-turkey glow-up. His body hardens, and your weapons suddenly start doing less damage. It's like the turkey gives him armor or emotional support. So what do? At this point, you have to switch to guns. Melee won't keep up with his healing, especially now that he starts leaking toxic gas. Every time you get close, there's this green cloud of doom, and breathing it is not recommended. But here's the real kicker. If he hits you again, he immediately runs back for second helpings. And if you chase him, congratulations, he's going for thirds. So the entire fight becomes this delicate dance. Don't get hit, don't let him heal, don't waste time killing turkeys, and seriously, keep your distance when he starts farting poison. If you can do all that, manage his healing, maintain your damage, and keep the turkey count low, you can actually bring him down. It might take a while. You'll feel like you've aged a little by the end of it. But the satisfaction of defeating a healing, turkey-loving gas monster? Totally worth it. So to sum it up, use melee early with clean wall tricking, switch to guns after he hits turkey mode, don't panic when he starts glowing with post-meal energy, and above all, never underestimate a boss that heals by snacking. Because this isn't just a fight, It's a battle of patience, precision, and poultry. We're at the terminal now. Time to open the crates we scanned earlier. AID crate gives healing items. Always a solid choice. GM crate has vehicle parts. Skip it if your ATV is done. Go for arm crate if you need weapons or armor. And if you're working on your settlement, pick the settlement crate. It really helps. Quick and easy. Just grab what you need most. Hey, don't think it's over yet. We're heading to the rooftop. Need drone parts? Then follow me. But this place is locked unless you've built the bridge. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? Get on it. Once you're up here, get ready. First wave, 3 toxic darters. You'll need a fast gun for this one. Trust me, if you don't drop the first before the second and third show up, things get messy, real fast. Be quick, shoot clean, and clear the path. Watch me take care of them now so you can breeze through later. Once you open this door, you'll be greeted by an acid melter. Classic welcome. You know the drill. Dodge the spit, then go in for the 3 or 4 hits, depending on how fast your weapon is. With my trusty cleaver, I can land 4 hits before backing off. Just rinse and repeat, dodge, strike, dodge, until that gooey beast breaks into pieces. And behind this door, things get real scary. It's always packed with riot zombies and explosive zombies, and it's completely random which ones you'll face. The moment you open the door, don't panic. Just sprint to that power switch and turn it off. If you skip that step and touch the water, the electricity will fry you on the spot. Now, if it's explosive zombies in there, good luck. They're fast, aggressive, and they will chase you. You've got to dodge between them and keep moving. Whatever you do, don't get stuck. But if it's only riot zombies, you're lucky. They're slow and easy to slip past. And hey, if you do decide to fight them, don't forget your Genesis weapons. You'll need the firepower. Wait, we're not done yet. One more door, and yep, one more acid melter. Same drill. Dodge the spit, hit, back off, repeat. You know the routine by now. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. How many zombies are in this place? Trust me, it's a whole party. And if you thought this was the end, surprise! There are 2 more midshipmen waiting back at the ship in the boss zone. You can usually skip them, unless there's a special event giving points for taking them out. Hey, please subscribe and support me. It really helps. I'll be dropping more content, more challenges, and way crazier runs soon. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and let me know what you want to see next. Until then, GamePulse out!